So next up, we've got swim. Let's go back to swim. So this is track 7. I'm going to add a couple things here. You notice how when she approached the ship, all the other lights went out. Could also represent symbolically that even when the darkness is closing in on you, there will still be light with BTS.
Swim, swim, water falling off your skin. Swim, swim, I could spend a lifetime watching you swim. Swim, this is how it all begins. Swim, swim, I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Bad world, gone away, I still wake up in this mad world. Name me place that I can breathe on this mad world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah.
So easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think, but I think maybe I just swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim.
I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole thing. I can feel the high waves coming. While you run away, you can run it. Sound on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be. Yeah, swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Splash, splash, river. Make waves with my 2 friends. Splash, river. I just wanna take it across the line. I'm the here, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Turn my face from the west. I just wanna die, I just wanna die. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you
Swim, swim. Let it all begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
I don't know. I think her hair is wet too. Look, her hair is wet. It's dripping onto her coat. So she somehow managed to swim away from the boat from her knees down and her head. Sea spray. Yes. Yes. Maybe she just went like feet and face and just kind of dolphined all the way to the shore. Yes. Okay. Oh, man. I love that. I love that video so much. And again, now that we've heard this in the right place of the album, we have a much better idea of, according to the current theory, because like this is the first song we heard, right? Now that we know where it fits in the puzzle, it potentially means something very different, right? If we're going by the theory of the bell or the hill in the Arirang storyline, context, then we're about to take a little bit of a slide down here, and things are gonna ease up a little bit, is my guess. If it doesn't, I am 100% okay with it. Oh man, I love this. Okay, so let's go. There is Swim. Next up is Merry-Go-Round.
I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. I can't get on this merry-go-round. It spins me around. I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round. I can't get off of this ride. I can't get off of this ride. This happens every time. 어른이 된 것 같은 기분이지만 고민은 뭐 여전하지. 매일 같은 일상 속 회전목 하나씩 바뀌나 매한 가지. 답이 없는 질문, 미궁 속에서의 질주. 다들 괜찮은 척하며 웃고 있지 모두 다다다다. I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. I can't get off this merry-go-round. It spins me around. I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round. And I can't get off of this ride. I can't get off of this ride. I try. This happens every time. I can't get off of this ride. Spinning up, down, just round and round. I'm falling apart, still bound to the ground. 멈출 수 없는 꿈에서 내 동심이 소리치잖아. 원없이 타만큼 탔으니 please take me out.
침대는 날권 My bed is my coffin 어쩜 내 세상은 거대한 caffeine 내 눈을 죽어도 꿈을 볼 수 없는 멈출 수 없는 춤을 춰잖아 생각하지 말잔 생각을 했나 빙글 또 빙글 행복하니 어서 죽을까지
Okay, a couple things. First of all, I'm actually very happy that you could not hear the smug van during that song, because for some people, they will go to YouTube to hear this song for the first time. And if they're not familiar with us, they're going to think that this is part of the song. They're going to be like, is that the bell? Is that the 29 bell? And have no idea what that means, which I do like. That would have been pretty great. But also, the smug van was warranted because, yes, while I was trying to hide it, I was pretty smug when this song came on. Okay? But I'm going to say something that I don't think anybody would ever have thought. But if you're asking my opinion, this is what came to me here. There are two parts of this song, which I love. I love the feel of this. I love the fact that it does feel like we're kind of being eased down the hill a little bit. I love the vocals. I love the atmospheric sound. But there's two parts that really stick out to me. There's a part with Yoongi in the middle, and there's a part with Junie towards the end. Yoongi's part, the way that his voice is mixed, and some of it might be maybe his cadence a little bit, but his part almost sounds like it was pulled out of Amygdala. And then Junie's part is the same feel, but it was pulled out of Wildflower. So listen to Yoongi's voice in this part. I think this is where it is. Maybe I didn't go back far enough. Oh, the pieces of that felt like Amygdala to me. And then when Junie's part comes on,
down, just round and round, I'm falling apart, still bound to the ground. 멈출 수 없는 구의 손에 동심이 소리치잖아. 원 없이 타만큼 탔으니 please take me out.
침대는 날권 My bed is my coffin 어쩜 이 세상은 거대한 caffeine 내 속으로 꿈을 볼 수 없는 멈출 수 없는 춤을 춰봤잖아 생각하지 말잔 생각을 했나 빙글 또 빙글 행복하니 벌써 죽을까지
I know that's strange. It probably means nothing. It's just my opinion, but that's what kind of jumped out at me. And I thought it was really, really great. Oh, I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it means anything. Just, yeah. So, oh man, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Merry-go-round. Okay, we did swim. Merry-go-round. I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. I can't get off this merry-go-round. It spins me around, around, around. I do my best, but I can't slow down this merry-go-round. And I can't get off this ride. I try, and this happens every time. I can't get off this ride. I feel like I'm grown up now, but my worries are just the same. Every day, the same routine, merry-go-round or hamster wheel. Don't matter. Racing through a labyrinth of questions with no answers. Everyone putting on smiles, pretending to be fine. I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. My life is like a broken roller coaster. Maybe I'm the only one to blame. And I can't get off this ride. I try this, and it happens every time. Spinning up, down, round and round. I'm falling apart, still bound to ground, stuck in a loop that just won't stop. The child inside me is crying out. I've had more than enough of this spin. Please, take me out, Ma. My bed is my coffin. Maybe my whole world's just one big caffeine. Huh? Every day I go to die by you. Can't I just switch off this dream? 'Cause I'm doing a dance I can't stop. Again, thoughts on thoughts on thoughts on thoughts. I'm thinking about how to stop thinking. Spinning and spinning. Are you happy? Keep smiling until it's over. So maybe it's not such a stretch that there's a little taste of amygdala in there. I mean, this is a hell of a reach. With these lyrics about merry-go-round and I can't, like, I'm stuck in a loop. The child inside me is crying out. Like, this feels like it could be a sister song to Amygdala. That's so interesting. Every day the same routine. I mean, even Suga saying, I feel like I'm growing up now, but my worries are just the same. Every day, same routine. Now, part of this also, like, do I think that it's really, like, referencing amygdala? Probably not. Like, realistically, probably not. But I will say, it would not surprise me one bit if this song or pieces of this song or the idea of this song altogether was inspired by someone's time in the military. 100%. It would not surprise me one bit, even if it was just the idea. Even if after they served their time, they finally got back together, one of them said, like, I literally felt like I was on a merry-go-round that would not stop. And it just kept going, and it's like, oh, you'll be fine, it's going to be great. But and it's the same thing over and over and over. And I say that confidently because of my own service. And that's how I felt. Man. Very interesting. And that's the thing, like, especially with lines like this, I can't get off this ride. You don't have a choice. Like, literally. You know, guys, a lot of guys that I served with, this was kind of how our time was. It didn't matter which day number you were on of your tour, which my tour was a little over 4 years. You knew how many days left you had until you were out. Now, some people live the military life. They retire 20, 30 years. Mad respect. That was not for me. I served my country well. I was proud of my time. I did well. But then when it was time, I was out. But most of us knew how many days we had left. We made the best of it. But it was like, hey, bro, what are you at? You're like, 412. You? 506. Like, it was like that. But there was nothing you could do about it. Nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. There were guys that ran away. But they were found, and they paid a way worse price than just sucking it up and making the best out of it and then being done and going on with your life. So anyway, all that to say, that if this were military service related, it wouldn't surprise me, you know? Yeah, and seriously, like, I'm not gonna beat this with a hammer, but like, my life is like a broken roller coaster. That to me is like, I remember telling somebody on the phone when I was in, and I still had like a year left. I remember telling them, I just can't wait to get out of here so that I can just live a normal life. I want to have a boring job. I want to know what my schedule is going to look like for the next week or two, because this sucks. And every day I'm just like suffering. Now, that in and of itself is a bit of a stretch. All right. I wasn't happy. I was depressed. Was I suffering? No. It's a tough life, especially as a 19-year-old kid. Right. So anyway, all that to say, there's a lot of times where in that world, it's easy to feel like everything is just broken and there is nothing you can do about it, and you're just kind of stuck. So I can understand where somebody might be coming from if that's what this was about. That's all. Like, entirely conjecture. I'm probably projecting my own stuff onto the song, but there you go. 2 cents from old Cap. You think it's about their life as an idol more than anything, honestly, but I can see it being about service. About idol life? Oh, yeah, I could see that too. The merry-go-round. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting, but it's the same thing over and over. I could see that too, absolutely. Yep. Wow. Yeah, ups and downs, absolutely. Yep. And that in and of itself, regardless of the theme of why they might feel this way, it still parallels the idea of the ups and the downs, right? So that's a nice tie-in. Now, normal could be referencing either one of those things. Not being an idol and just being a normal person, or not being in the military and just being a normal person, like I was referencing. Very interesting.